Amazing American success story is the white-tailed deer. By the turn of the century, this animal was actually struggling to survive. But as more and more lands were cleared for farming, habitat and more things to eat emerged for this larger forager. And now they rank as the most numerous of large North American mammals, and the whitetail's territory stretches from southern Canada all the way to Bolivia. Some estimates put their population in the United States at over 15 million. They have succeeded largely because they are so adaptable to their environment. Tough enough to survive everything from harsh Canadian winters to thick Floridian swamplands. This ability to thrive explains why deer can now be seen in both rural and suburban areas. Many gardeners will tell of entire beds of tulips or roses being eaten by deer in a single night. From apples in the fall to saplings in the winter to leaves and new shoots in the spring, these hardy herbivores can eat up to 7 pounds of vegetation per day. And as long as they feel safe, they'll stay in an area to eat until it's all gone. White-tailed deer have good eyesight and acute hearing, but they rely on their sense of smell the most. And if they get even a whiff of danger, the head goes up and that distinctive white tail flashes, warning all the other deer that it's time to go. At full tilt, whitetails can reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour and can leap just about any barbed wire fence without a thought. And if they can't jump it, they'll crawl under it. If given the chance to mature, a buck can weigh up to 300 pounds and can sport a very large set of antlers. These antlers are amazingly regrown every year. In the spring they emerge and are covered in soft, hairy skin permeated with blood vessels called velvet. Over the summer, these antlers grow to full size, and by August or September the velvet falls off. Most bucks help it along by rubbing against tree trunks or stumps, also leaving behind their scent from the scent glands near their eyes. The bucks use their antlers for showing off to the females and for fighting with other bucks. White-tailed bucks do not keep harems, but usually fight over individual does. Deer also have scent glands on the inside and outside of their hind legs in between each hoof, and the scents left behind tell a tale for any other deer who comes by. This scent becomes especially strong during the rut, attracting deer for the annual fall mating season. By late December to early January, the mating season ends, and bucks will soon shed their antlers. During the winter months, the deer's coat also turns from a reddish-brown to a more gray-brown and thickens up in the colder climates. This hair has such good insulation that it's not unusual to see deer standing in fields with snow piled on their backs. In mid-spring, fawns are born, and depending on the quality of their habitat, does often have twins or even triplets. At first, the fawns are scentless, and their white spotted coats provide perfect camouflage as they rest on the forest floor while their mothers look for food. The does are very protective of their newborns but do have to leave them for short periods to eat, and fawns somehow know to stay perfectly still when their mothers are away. It's not long until the fawns are up and running behind their mother, learning where to find food, where to sleep, and how to cope in their surroundings. And by next spring, these deer will be ready to have fawns of their own, continuing the cycle of this resilient animal. The white-tailed deer, the same animal that fed and clothed our ancestors, now living stronger than ever in this constantly changing world.